I always loved the work from Double Fine Productions. They always do a great job giving you a great story with in-depth detail. I never got to play Psychonauts 1, so Psychonauts in the Rhombus of Ruin was going to be my introduction into the series. This was one of my blind buys where I just bought it because of the company, and I always know that they do a great job, but unfortunately this game takes place between Psychonauts 1 and Psychonauts 2 that's supposed to come out in 2020. The plot starts off you're in an airplane and you get reintroduced into the main characters, and if you're a fan of the series, it's a great introduction, well reintroduction, but for myself, I really didn't know much about them, but it was still good enough where I could figure out who was who in this game. With the superb voice acting, it enhanced the characters' visuals as they seemed more alive than usual. It did not seem robotic at all, where I kept on wanting to play even more as it felt more alive in the PlayStation VR.
It's adorable, but we're trying to contact headquarters up here, and it's a little distracting.
Gotcha. So embarrassing.
For gameplay, it's a point-and-click adventure. You're going to be using the PlayStation VR to look and use the controller to basically click. I'm going to rate this game as comfortable because you're just going to be sitting there looking around and clicking a button. Even though it was just a point-and-click game, the world seemed alive, and the puzzles were very intuitive where I didn't have any issues moving on forward. But here's another game that falls victim to this typical PlayStation VR format. It is very short. I mean, I only finished the game in about like 2.5 hours. Again, another VR title too bloody short. With the superb voice acting, I was expecting at least, 4 or 5 hours out of this game. I was expecting a lot more length, more story, give us more meat. Instead, it became a shallow experience of the individual wanting more at the end. I did love the puzzles, I did love how the characters did interact, but this is a filler episode between episodes 1 and 2, so it's made for the fans, not really for brand new players of VR, and you have a big missed opportunity within this market. So my final verdict for this game is do not buy unless you are a fan of the series, or go ahead and play Psychonauts 1, and if you absolutely love that game, buy this title next. Well, that's all I have to say about that. Join me on the next one. Until then, see ya.